Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. So, like a lot of us live in these cold states. Like I live in Minnesota. So, the states that get snow, you know, we'll see a trending boot that come out, and the boot will be made of a lot of fabric and different stuff like that. And all is nice. Now, I wouldn't necessarily ever try to wear these particular boots if I look out and here we have the association of coming. They plow the sidewalks and stuff like that. So if I look out and see that they have plowed the sidewalks where I can walk on where I'm able to see the ground and the snow is not, really, really deep and stuff like that. So when we get a lot of these boots, but one thing that you guys should get is a fabric guard. Okay, so when you do wear these type of boots and it's snowy or whatever, when you go to clean them, you won't get that, because here in Minnesota we put salt down. So I don't know if in y'all other states, some states use sand. I think we use sand sometime, but we use a lot of salt. And when the salt touch the fabric or your shoes, if you notice your leather boots, they be all white around, the boot. So you get this fabric guard and you spray this boot. And what we're going to do is protect it and kind of winterize it a little bit. So if it do get a little snow or salt or whatever, it'll be an easy cleanup. It ain't going to be hard at all. You'll just go right through it and just clean it right up. But yeah, I like a lot of the different stuff. I don't know. I'm different. I saw these girls wearing these boots. I like unique, different stuff. Like I've never liked ordinary stuff. So I thought that these boots was awesome. They're not ordinary, So I like to have something that's not, a ordinary type boot. So, you get the fabric protector. Like it's for upholstery fabric, stuff like that. So like if somebody wastes something on your couch or and you can protect it and you can starch guard it and like wind up getting the stain right out. So in those winter months, we really want to, if we want to wear these cloth. And I see my daughter-in-law, well, she's not my daughter-in-law no more, but she would come. Here's another one I'm going to do, guys. She would come over in the wintertime and she would have on like some cloth gym shoes in the heart of our winters. And I'm talking about Minnesota winters be deep. And I would look down at her feet and they'll be wet. Like she on these little red cloth gym shoes. And I'm like, why do you wear them kind of shoes in the heart of the winter? And she wear them and she would even have on no socks. I'm like, girl, you pneumonia waiting to happen. I don't know how these younger generations can do that. And she started doing that with my granddaughter, putting her on forces in the heart of the winter. I said, that girl got all type of boots and Uggs. Do not put that on her. I don't care if she just coming over here. That's how these babies get sick. I'm like, don't do that. Put her on some boots. You know what I mean? Because the Uggs, a lot of people put the Uggs on and they won't put on socks because of the fur, and you like for the way the fur feel on your feet, and that's cool. But you don't know, like if you're going to somebody's house and they got a shoes off house. So if y'all want to wear the Uggs, keep a pair of socks in your pocket, because some people ain't gonna allow you to come in their house with your with your shoes on. So you'll be feeling weird walking on their floor just bare feet. So yeah, but when you winterize this boot, so if I do, but like I told you guys, I wouldn't specifically just go and walk out there and literally walk through a pile of snow. I would look to see at least the plow guy have came and cleared the sidewalks and stuff like that. And then when I'm going places, I look and kind of walk and find the ground to walk through. So if you guys are into these cloth boots, these ones right here, I got off of Fashion Nova. I got these from Fashion Nova, and these ones right here I got off of Amazon. I got these out of Amazon. I actually was thinking too, like, I'm thinking about, oh wow, probably be a little problem. I should have did it before. I'll probably leave these and do some more. Because I was thinking about, like, you see how it's got the light blue? I was thinking about, dipping half, or it'd be like two-tone, like kind of like how, well, y'all probably didn't see all my videos, but I did this outfit where I bleached from Fashion Over, and this is real denim. So if you wanted to bleach it or do something to it, you can actually do that. So I was thinking about that, but I'm like, now that I didn't put this fabric protector, it might make it harder to take the dye because I didn't put a protector on it. So if you guys want to do that, so yes, definitely pick up some fabric protector and spray these boots if you're in the winter months, like how we got here in Minnesota. If you get the snow and stuff like we do, pick up this where you could winterize your boots, and then if you do get something on it, it'll just come right off. It'll slide right off. So you know, it's a lot of stuff that go on the videos on YouTube and stuff like that, where there's a lot. So my channel, you know, I like to create stuff. So I like to bring you guys different stuff. And I feel that some of the tips that I may give you guys that like this, I feel that this is a helpful tip that can help and, you know, make your little shoe collection last a little bit longer. But, you know, sometimes people can be real cruel and stuff, and they always ask, do I want to come back to TikTok? No, I made the conscious decision. I am not coming back to TikTok. I'm in a more peaceful mindset that I can't do that energy anymore. So I just want to more or less work on my goals and different things that I want to do. So I'm working on that. So it's like you get a lot of people that they'll say constructive criticism. I wouldn't take criticism from somebody that I wouldn't take advice from. So if I deem you as somebody I wouldn't even take your advice, your criticism is going to like roll off me, because it's like you're not in a position to be advising nobody anything. So watch where y'all get y'all advice from, and watch some of the criticism, because I know a lot of y'all is upcoming entrepreneurs and y'all want to do stuff and y'all promoting y'all stuff. So when I started out, even back in the day with the wig stuff, my family member was not supportive, because your family a lot of times don't look at you as you can be that. They looking at, girl, that ain't gonna work, or this ain't gonna work. So don't look, if you willing to start a business or you got a burning desire to do something that you want to do, don't look for people and get their advice to be the push to make you go. Follow your burning desire, which is coming from your heart, your gut. And when you get that desire to want to do something, you want to do it. Don't look to family members, to friends, and try to get their advice, because sometimes they give the worst advice and it'll kill your spirit. So don't go to a lot of people and getting advice. Oh, how did I do, or whatever. So even if you just starting out, if it's something that you want to do and you start your YouTube channel, don't open yourself up to YouTube and say, how do y'all think I did? How good you think I did? Because now you done put yourself in a spotlight, like you open yourself up for criticism. And a lot of time, if you're not open to take that, so say for instance, if you create something and you go on YouTube or TikTok or wherever, Instagram, and you show them and they go, oh no, that look horrible, I wouldn't wear that, or whatever it is, don't open yourself up to that form of criticism. Believe in yourself and design with your purpose and what's in your heart. And when you first start something, like now, I'm just starting out on these hats. I never did a hat before. And what I'm talking about, this hat is actually made by me, is blocked by me, and I've never made a hat before. So when you never did something before, your first time doing it, it's a process. So I'm not expecting the hats right now to be the perfect hats, because you make mistakes, trial and error, you learn, you're doing everything piece by piece. You might get some material that you may not like. You might get the material, you might, oh God, this material not right. So I was telling my friend, so I got a friend, she's really supportive, and she is like, she's very giving. So like any goals and anything that I'm doing, like she's a helper. Like, you know how somebody just see you getting your stuff together and they'll pull together. Now, okay, you know, what you trying to do now? And they be very supportive. But I was telling her, so like, say for instance, if she would have purchased, like she'll go on sites and find great deals, and she'll send me a website, and she'll go, oh, check this out or whatever. And say for instance, if she sent me this link to buy this particular felt hat, and I get it, and I go, oh, okay, I'm gonna make it. So then if she asks me later, how did that hat turn out from the website I gave you? And I'll be like, oh, I didn't like that. The hat was like this particular hat I got from Amazon. I particularly don't like this style of it because it's so short. I'm a wide brim hat. This one is okay, but me particularly, I like a wider brim. You know, this one is, you know, it's okay, and it's wearable. So, but if she would have gave me the website and told me to check it out, or even if she'll go so far as buy it and send it to me, and if I say, I liked it, but then she go, oh, I'm not never giving you nothing again. I give you stuff, you complain. Oh, and I said, why do you do that, sweetie? I'm not complaining. I'm telling you that I particularly don't like the way the hat is. It's a smaller hat. I'm into bigger hats. That don't mean that I don't like the hat. I just don't like this particular vendor. So don't you guys, it's like going to a restaurant. You might go to a restaurant, they might cook, one chef might cook your food amazing. You go there again, the next chef, they might mess some up. That don't mean you're gonna deem that restaurant as, oh, they got horrible food. No, you had a bad experience one day with the food. That don't mean you gotta go to Buffalo Wild Wings sometime. And that's my wing spot. And sometimes I go to Buffalo Wild Wings and the wings be amazing, right? Then I go to Buffalo Wild Wings and they give me these huge ass wings where like they then shot them up with steroids, where I don't like them. I don't know if y'all be getting them. I like the little party wings, but sometimes you would get a drummet, little bitty, and it'd be huge. And to me, that meat is more rubbery. It's not like I don't like them big old party wings. I like little wings, but that don't mean that I'm going to stop giving up on wings. I've went to the grocery store and bought wings, and they be them huge old wings. That don't mean I'm giving up on wings. That just mean I got to be more precise on the type of wings I buy, because knowing now that some of the wings is bigger than the other, but a lot of times I have my groceries delivered. So if you got somebody else picking your food, they don't know what you like. They just gonna pick the first bag of wings. That's why you got to go to the store, put your eyes on it. So I stopped kind of ordering red meat from and let the pickers pick it, because I noticed when they pick the meat, they'll pick the littlest roast. If I want a pot roast, they'll find the littlest roast in the store. So I realized that the pickers that pick the groceries, they not trained to look at the best quality. They just look at the list and go down the list, and they just grab you the first thing they see. They're on the job and they trying to get it done. So certain things, when you're doing grocery shopping online, you got to go and put your eyes and hands physically so you can know exactly what you want, because they not trained. They just trying to get the list over and get your stuff prepared to get mailed, shipped to you. So guys, I hope that this little hack help you guys. If y'all want to do something, do something. Don't look for everybody to give you the green light. You believe in you and you go with that. Don't look around for that criticism from everybody, because it's gonna stop you. So I learned now, I don't go to my people with criticism and what I'm gonna do. I just do it. So my friend said, girl, now that I'm doing a hat, she said, you stopped making clothes? I said, no. She said, you didn't? I said, no. I said, I want to be somebody that can transition into everything. So I'm not saying that I stopped making it, but for me, if I'm making something new, I don't make it one time and feel that I'm a master. I make it multiple times till my brain fully understand the concept of what I'm doing. And once I get that, if y'all were, for people that probably watch me, like the African dresses I was doing in the summer, y'all see I made about 5 of those before I stopped. Because when you do something, you develop that muscle memory. Now I was terrified of making bra cups. But after I did it so long, now I can be confident that I can make a dress, and I don't got to go buy ready-made bra cups because none of them never really fit me. So now I make my own custom-made bralettes. And at first I was terrified of doing it. Why? Because we scare ourselves. Oh, that's so hard. So if you tell yourself something is going to be hard, you best believe it's going to be hard. But if you tell yourself, I can learn this, I can take the process, and I can take my time, and I can do it. So what I've learned in making stuff, because I don't know, I have the tendency, guys, I want to do something real fast. You know, just want to get it done. So what I realized, when you rush, you mess up. So what I realized with anything that I do now, I'm learning patience. These hats, I don't make them in a day. My son said, Mom, how long it take you to make a hat? I said, take about 2 to 3 days. He said, oh, really? I said, yeah. I said, because I'm learning now to go through the process. So when I first get a felt hat and I get it, I take that hat and I turn the water on to like it's hot, and I submerge that whole felt hat in water, you know, to make it more pliable. I squeeze it out, and then I put it, if y'all see me, on a block and tie the rope around, because what you do, you put that break in the brim. So when I be tying, when y'all be seeing me take that rope and I tie it, it puts a break right here, so you'll have this. So y'all always see me, and then the head will be higher, but you do that and you put a break in the brim. But this is, you know, that felt, and you would take it and you're gonna let that hat sit on the block, and then I sit it right on my table in the kitchen under a vent, and it's 24 hours. And sometimes you take it off, the inside of the hat still be moist. So then I bring it upstairs and put it on a fan. So I'm learning to take my time and take the process. So after I do that and get it, it's different steps that I take. So I'm learning now to be patient. You don't got to be in a rush, and take your time and understand what you're doing. So with that, guys, winterize y'all boots. Believe in yourself. Create wonderful things. If you a cook, whatever talent you got in you, just believe in yourself, and let's make it happen, guys. You have an awesome Sunday, guys. Toodles.